Okay, to be honest, I was gonna review this movie before the end of October, but I was doing other things off screen. I was like super busy, so I'm finally gonna talk about this movie, Eight Legged Freaks. Do you like this movie or not? I find it hilarious. This movie already came out 23 years ago, and we all know it's never gonna get a sequel or a remake. Most people talked about this movie, some of them kind of forgot this existed back in the day. A movie called Eight Legged Freaks are a bunch of spiders that want to eat all of mankind in that mall place. And not to give too much away, you know, watch the movie, read by yourself. I watched this movie so many times back in the day. I watched this a lot back then. It says from the producers of Independence Day and Godzilla. In the back of the cover says a real pleasure jokes, and horror and entertainers and gremlins, which is true. Back of the cover says, "What do you get when you cross Toxic Waste with a bunch of aesthetic spiders? Eden, the townies of Prinsley, Arizona will all become a screaming asa smorgasbord of mutated spiders as big as SUVs have their way in this comedy horror crowded pressure, those creators in the I read with that spiders that eat like assholes, web spinning spiders that suck insides out as they threw a straw be among behemoths, then joined it up by a and vexed team David and hits two guitars, blah 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 website. And blah, it just has lots of things to see in the back. It does have like famous actors in the movie. It has David Arquette, and is the main hero of the movie. Robbie Randler, stupid fly. Officer Lady, Scott Terra, Dougie Doug, Scarlett Johansson, which, fun fact, when they were doing like spider movies like this, it was predicting that she would play, well, Black Widow in the Marvel movies. Blah 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 blah. Music by John Oldman. Produced it by Carly Arthorn. And let's see. Director John Bartley, ASCCSC. I don't know what that means. And crap, did I leave my phone somewhere? Oh, here it is. Basically, this movie came out 23 years ago. It's about some big spiders that want to invade their hometown and eat them one by one. And the main leader is Cleansela, the big black widow spider. Or that it's the queen of all spiders. And so is a Tarantula, that's the general leader of the spiders. So technically, this movie is like a comedy, like mixed with Gremlins, but big spiders, CGI effects are look half good and most likely bad. It does have the main characters, and then there's like this guy who's in love with Kate or whatever her name is in out drives the spiders, and yeah, this movie's about huge spiders that they want to kill them all and find their way to survive, and they had to work together. And one kid named Chris, that's the smart one, and knows every spider's weakness is like spraying them, getting crushed to death or catch on fire. This movie was insanely funny back then. It wastes no time whatsoever. And there's a guy I don't like because he's super annoying. Anyways, the movie did have like a few problems, being a big box office bomb. Let me just show you a short trailer of it.
They don't like pets. They don't like people. And they don't like you. From the producers of Independence Day and Godzilla. What exactly is that? Spider-Man. Eight-legged
Gross.
rated PG-13 starts Friday.
Okay, so it came out July 19th. I just had to look it up. It's on DVD and Blu-ray. To make a long story short, that this movie existed because they like make lots of money based off old classic giant bug movies. Remember that classic giant tarantula monster in the 1950s? That was a classic one. I mean, those of you who've watched this movie before or not, it was pretty funny. I like the cast members. I do like Officer Pete. He's pretty funny. And he's just doing his job being a police officer. I do like the characters in it. And I find it stupendously hilarious at times. Oh yeah, another fun fact. Before this movie was released, where did I put that cover? Ah, here it is. It should be here on the back of the cover. Oh, here it is. Before this movie was released in 2002, the director, the same director that made this movie, also directed Creepy Crawly Giants, which was released in 1997, which is a short 20-minute video of a woman lives in a new house, just moved in, and there are like spiders crawling all over her home because there was a horrible accident going wrong when there's this factory and there's a bit of lightning and messes up like some toxic neurotoxin in waste and fill out the bottles and it goes off and misses one of the bottles and goes down to the sewer pipe and see like a symbol of spider web and drops some waste on it and makes the other spiders pretty big. Most of them like CGI and most of them are like big puppets. Great puppet effects. I will not give too much away if you watch the short yourself. But I will say AI might give away the ending and the way he does survive at the end. But the guy that wants to exterminate bugs and the spiders does get murdered or get eaten by the spiders, except for her. And ends of toxic waste continuing down the sewers, and there's like a rat on the middle rock, and just ending it there. They're thinking there'll be like mutated rat, but that never happens. Anyways, whether you love spiders or don't like them at all, the movie came out like a long time ago, and let me check on my phone how much Rotten Tomatoes gives it. I'm not gonna make this review too long. I'm gonna do this one as quickly as possible. And just go ahead and type down what I'm looking for. The Lego Freaks. Oh, it says right here, it's a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes, and their boxed it 2.6 out of 5. Anyways, the characters in the movie are pretty great. The main hero was gone for like 10 days, and his father sadly kicked the bucket. And there's like this treasure gold mine that's been abandoned for a long time, but there was actually gold the whole time. When his Aunt Gladys was captured by the spiders to eat for later. And they did eat like certain pens of animals, especially the ostriches and other things. And all that toxic waste began with like a driver knocks down the toxic waste to not run over a bunny rabbit, which is actually nice of him not to do that. So the main hero's name is Chris. The kid's name was Mike. It's a genius one. Ashley Parker, which is the teenage sister. Sheriff Samantha, which is the leader of sheriff. Dougie Doug plays Marvin, the guy that's always on the microphone all the time, and giving them news of him being a whack job, but thinking aliens will come over to their planet and rule them over. Pete is a deputy sheriff to do his job, being a policeman, and has a beautiful wife, and have a cat. Well, had a cat when the spider attacks. And other people that live there. They had not much else to do in their little town until they get attacked by big spiders and find a way to destroy them. There's also like deleted scenes that did not fit into the movie whatsoever because it would drag the scene on a little too long. And the back of the cover or the film is like 99 minutes long. So people are like a Lego Freaks the movie or not. It just depends on the effects. Excellent, the spiders that look super fake as heck. But I do love the chase scenes that were pretty interestingly exciting. So like I said, I used to watch this a lot back in the day, but nowadays I try to find something new to watch. Sure there are like other spider movies out there I can try to look up. I already watched a Like a Fabula with John Goodman a couple of times. But there are like forgotten spider movies out there. There's Evolution, Spiders 2, Immaculate, Quick, Google it. Spiders. Or it says on here, Spire City. Another one that just plainly says Spires 2000. And this one says Big Ass Spire 2013. Might look that up pretty soon. So yeah, that's all I can say about Eight Legged Freaks, the movie. Which is this cover here, which we got in so long ago. It says $12. Might have gone to that where EB Game used to be at, or Target, Walmart. Nowadays, this movie is slightly cheaper for like $5 or 10 if you get on Blu-ray. So like I said, I'll not give too much away if you haven't watched the movie yet. It's interesting movie. It made me laugh a couple of times that they had to make the spires make it sound like they're actually talking, but they just make random noises because of the toxic waste. It's kind of gross at times, but most likely funny at most parts. It's kind of terrifying. I tell you, that's kind of like a mix to Gremlins in the first movie and the second. Oh yeah, there's like this one.
Man, it's good to see Congress finally put in some hard work this summer. Yeah,
Sorry about the fly there.
Actually, that works.
I have my swatter could squash it.
My family
Plus, I don't want to hit another broken TV screen.
Standard deduction. I get to keep more.
Hang on a second.
Works for me.
Shoot.
And my business and my employers benefit too. Exactly. Working families tax cuts works.
Yeah, I almost forgot. They also have like a PC game on there too. It plays like Doom, except you're playing.
You eight-legged freaks!
Yeah, that's a line from the movie. So I guess you play as Chris and Sam. This is what the game looks like. So like I said, it kind of plays like Doom, except you're in a mall. And he stole the line from Ash Williams from Evil Dead. Serious, which I'll get to another time. And yes, they do take place in the mall. Or that guy, he built it, Wade. And the guy they don't trust. Didn't want press around at their, what they did to it. What he said about his honor, all that stuff. Blah, 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 blah. You get to watch the entire movie for yourself. Also, this music sounds way too cheerful for this kind of gameplay. So yeah, you have to collect keys in this game and collect weapons. There's not much else to say about this game because that's all you do. Just kill spiders and save people from being our main course. Oh, there's the Scooby-Doo poster. The live action one. Oh yeah, I have movie posters back in the day. Which I don't recall that the mall had a movie theater. Probably missed that part. But I'll tell you this, it was a pretty good horror comedy movie you'll ever watch. That's a good line. Dang it, I haven't seen this in years, so it's kind of been a long time since I watched this. And there's a timer there for some reason. That's still a thing. Oh, Bruno Nash, which I'll probably talk about that in the future, and how bad that movie is. So yeah, those of you who haven't watched Eight Legged Freaks or played a game based on the movie, and short called Creepy Crawly Giants, look it up. Really? No game over stream? I'm gonna show the main cast getting wrapped up in the spider web like in the movie? Oh well. Yep, that's all I can say. I'll probably give this movie a solid 7.6 out of 10. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Happy late Halloween, everyone.